Never thought I would be wearing my moon boots in Charleston, and I mean, it's pretty dramatic, but it's really the only snow boot that I have. So baby's first day out in Charleston. Who would have thought it was gonna snow here? How often can you take a golf cart in the snow to go get your morning coffee and croissant? I hope this works and this isn't a horrible foreshadowing. This looks like a winter postcard, but I made it. I think they're out of chocolate croissants. Good morning and welcome back to potentially my most fun day I've ever had in Charleston. I don't even know if it's going to come through in this vlog, but it's snowing. Well, it snowed last night. It's not actively snowing right now, but it's still extremely cold outside and the sun is out and the snow is staying. So I think the temperature is going to hold, so the snow like will actually stay on the ground, if you know what I mean. It's sleeted last night, so there's a layer of ice under the snow. I think that's also helping it last, but this is the first snow in Charleston since I've lived here. I moved here 2 years ago, and I think this is the first snow in 8 years here in general. I think people were posting that the last time it snowed here was like 2017, 2018, something like that. It's my first snow here and I'm loving it. Charleston always has a little community feel to it regardless, but especially right now, literally every single person is out of their house right now, walking on the streets with their dogs, with their kids, sleds. I just took the golf cart out, obviously. It's so fun when something like this happens in an area where it doesn't usually, because people just have like a different level of appreciation for it and like want to go out and enjoy it. So most businesses are shut down today for the snow, but I went to a coffee shop that was still open. It was super busy. They were out of my favorite chocolate croissants ever. I'm also really regretting not having a chimney sweep out before this storm, because I could have a fire going right now, but I will have it done in the next 8 years for the next snow. If you didn't see my last video, I ordered an at-home Pilates reformer, so I think I'm gonna quickly do a class while I have the energy and the willpower to do so, probably because of the latte that I finished on the way back to the house. But I'm gonna do a quick Pilates class. I have a couple things to do on my computer, and then I'm just gonna enjoy this fun little day in Charleston. I'm gonna fold it up after I'm done using it, but I just set it up in front of my TV and then I go on YouTube. I find like a workout class. I think I'm gonna do this one, 20 minutes Pilates reformer full body burn.
Hi everyone, I have a workout.
Just finished the class, and the thing that kind of stinks, I mean, I guess this one is 30 minutes, but a lot of the YouTube videos that I found are like 20-25 minutes, and I'm used to like a 45-minute Pilates class, so usually I'll do 2 videos, but I do have some work that I need to get to, especially since I spent this morning just like frolicking in the snow. So I'm gonna do work and then maybe I'll do another class later this afternoon. I've decided to replace a few of my daily coffees with green tea, at least in the winter, because it's very cozy. I'm drinking the organic jasmine green tea from Whole Foods. This one's caffeinated, but I have decaf ones too. I usually average about 3 or 4 coffees a day, so I'm trying to do 1 coffee and then the rest caffeinated green tea. I'm traveling this weekend. I leave tomorrow. I think my flight's at 4, so I'll probably head to the airport at 2. But as you know, I'm very guilty of overestimating the number of things I can get done the day that I'm traveling. So today I want to film some stuff just to have drafted, because I think tomorrow's gonna be crazy. I try and post consistently like every single day on every platform. So I'm trying to think ahead to what I could film and post tomorrow, and it's not gonna be a lot because I think I'm gonna plane for the majority of the day. I'm flying to Denver tomorrow, and then on Friday I'm flying to Telluride. I didn't want to do the whole thing in one day because then I was gonna get to Telluride like super late, so I broke it up. I think I actually still need to book a hotel room for Denver tomorrow, but a lot of the girls that I'm going on this girls trip with are splitting the travel like that, so I think we'll start the trip in Denver, get some dinner, maybe a drink or 2. Although when my guests came this past weekend, I did so much more drinking than I usually do. I don't really do like a glass of wine or a drink or anything at home that often, so drinking 3 nights in a row, even if it was just a couple glasses of wine with dinner, really did a number on me. So I don't know how much drinking I'll be doing on this trip, so maybe not drinks on Thursday night. But I've never been to Telluride. I'm very excited. I've been to Breckenridge and I've been to Montana. I actually went to Montana with the same group of girls, and I'm very excited. We're going to be doing, I think, either 1 or 2 days of skiing. Our place is, it's either ski in, ski out, or extremely close to a lift to be considered ski in, ski out. We're not going to do a rental car this year. Lots of coffee, lots of, probably actually not a lot of cooking. Most of the girls I'm going with are like cooking food creators, but cooking in an Airbnb is kind of annoying, so I think we'll probably eat out a lot. This is a color corrector. This is my no makeup look, by the way, that I've been doing lately. Is a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury stick thing, what is it called, Unreal Skin Glow Tint, and then I'll do some of this pinkish color corrector under my eyes and on my upper lip because it's like kind of discolored there too. Discolored isn't the right word, but look at that. Actually, maybe it doesn't look much different. It looks different in person. So I'm just putting on some makeup so I can film some of that content. Long story long, but I'm just gonna do this. It's crazy that there's a point in time where I was afraid to post online and now I'm posting this online. Life comes at you fast. A little bit of brows. I just use a pencil to fill in my arch. They're very much so, I don't even know if they're sisters, they're cousins. My eyebrows are cousins and I try to make them look like sisters. The snow has pretty much turned to slush on the streets, so I fear my fun snow day is over, but I'm gonna text my friends and see if they want to do something this afternoon. But most of the places that were open, I think they closed, like the coffee shops and stuff, probably so that their employees could go out and have some fun. So I think I'll go on one last golf cart joyride through the slush. But I want to get these filmed first. Since I'm looking a little bit pale, I'm not gonna do any bronzer, I'm just gonna add some blush. This is a little mini, I think this is Tarte blush tape. So excited for my trip, and honestly having snow today makes me even more excited. Lunch today is a buffalo chicken wrap, just cut up cubed chicken with some buffalo sauce, not cilantro, celery, and some romaine, and a flour tortilla with some chips on the side. I cranked out a couple of videos, one of them being what I keep in my travel emergency kit. I should have shown you while I was filming that, but you can go watch that on TikTok. I might post it on Instagram. You know what? I'll post it on Shorts. We also haven't talked about TikTok. I really don't have any thoughts that haven't been shared by other people. I'm just taking things as they go. Quite frankly, I feel like the older I get, the more I've learned to like not worry about and not overly stress about things that are so far out of my control. Obviously you can prepare, you know, what is the saying? Like prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Kind of my mindset with most things that are so far out of my control like that. So I don't really have any thoughts. Obviously the more safer recommendation I can make if you want to keep seeing my short form content is follow me on Instagram, but I'm still posting on TikTok like normal. So we'll see what happens. But I posted that video on TikTok of what's in my travel emergency kit. I throw this in my carry-on or my checked bag or whatever bag I'm bringing whenever I travel. It has like medicine in it. It has things that I'm prone to forgetting, like some toothpaste, toothbrush, extra contacts if something happens to my contacts, band-aids, Q-tips, tampon, deodorant, wellness formula, Dramamine, tweezers, nail file, nail clippers, flossers. So much is in here. Literally a crazy amount of stuff is in here, and I literally just keep it stocked. I just restocked it actually. I put some more wellness formula in there and then I just throw it into my bag. And it comes in handy. Sometimes I reach for it in the trip, sometimes I don't. There's a sewing kit in there too, I just remembered. There's a lot of good stuff in here. And it really saves me sometimes because it keeps me from having to DoorDash some like $2 item and spending like $15 on it. Pretty much have everything I could need in here, and if it's not in here and I forgot to pack it, I can probably live without it. So it's my little travel emergency kit. I highly recommend you kind of start to build one out. You don't even need to put everything that I put in mine in yours. I've just kind of made mental note of whenever I'm traveling and I forget something or I'm reaching for something and I can't find it, I add it to the bag. I just added pimple patches in here from my last trip because I was like, dang it, like why didn't I pack a pimple patch? Like that would totally save me right now. So I just added those. I added, it's like another kind of weird, like I have like bug spray wipes in here. I don't know. I just have stuff that through trial and error, I've been like, oh dang, I wish I had that right now. So I'll go home and I'll add it to my little kit. But on that note, I started laying out some of the things that I know I'm gonna pack for my Telluride trip. So that includes my travel emergency kit, a pair of mini micro shorts that I got from Target yesterday, and tights because I tried those on and made a little video about those too. So that, and then a ski set that I just got from Amazon. It's super cute. I love it. It's like brown and black. Love her. So this is all the packing I've done so far. I'll probably spend some time on Pinterest tonight, pin some outfits, make a more detailed list, and like tackle the actual packing for the trip tomorrow. But go watch this video on TikTok if you want to execute like a similar thing because it's so useful. My snow day kind of ended mid-afternoon because everything's melting. It'll probably turn into an absolute sheet of ice tonight, which means, dang, I think it's too late to go over and do laundry at my other place. Should have thought about that one. I don't want to be trapped out there when it starts to freeze again. So I'm gonna stay in tonight. I'll wake up early and do, well, I probably can't wake up early either because it won't be melted. I'll have to do a quick wash midday tomorrow. That's okay. Problem for another time. But I feel like every snow day needs some baking. We need some treats. This is actually a no-bake recipe, but I'm making these easy no-bake butterfinger bites. These things are insane. They're from Defined Dish, so you know they're gonna be good. That's one of my favorite food bloggers. If you don't know, now you know. Defined Dish, thedefineddish.com. Love her. Literally everything she makes is incredible. I've made these before and I pretty much eat a batch in one whole day, so I'm gonna bring them on my plane tomorrow. Cornflakes, creamy peanut butter, honey. Do I have chocolate chips? I think I have chocolate chips. Coconut oil and flaky salt. So good. I have my chocolate and my coconut oil. I need to organize this kitchen so bad. I have random pantry stuff over here. Giant creamy peanut butter. These are the cornflakes I got and I made last time, and they were pretty good. Tried to find one that has minimal ingredients, but I mean, a cornflake is probably one of the most processed things you can get. This is organic spelt flakes, organic apple juice concentrate, sea salt, vitamin C, and vitamin E, which are 2 preservatives to preserve freshness. So honestly, not that bad. I think I got this at Earth Fare. Other than that, like, not healthy, but pretty clean. Like a pretty clean snack. You know what I mean? Snack, dessert, treat. I'm gonna make these. I think I'm gonna film it and edit and maybe post it as like a reel. So I need to post something on Instagram today. So you'll just be hanging out in the background. And as you can see, I'm strategically cropping out the filthy kitchen behind me. This is my clean area. I'll clean later today. I don't think I mentioned it, but this little cardigan that I'm wearing is from Target. I just got it. I linked it on my Instagram story. It feels very high quality. I haven't washed it yet, so only time will tell. It's from the Wild Fable section, and I think it was like $28, which kind of a lot for Target, but it feels nice, and I like the fit of it. I will never get over how this countertop looks in videos. It's freaking insane. 3 cups of the cornflakes, and put them in your bowl first. It also says you can mash these up because you have to crumble them and like crunch them up. You can do that in a paper bag, a plastic Ziploc bag before you put them in the bowl, but I'm just gonna like crush them a little bit in the bowl. Okay, so in hindsight, I only had about like 3.5 cups left, so I'm just gonna do that. All right, and then we do 2 cups of the creamy peanut butter, but since I did a little bit more of the cornflakes, I think I'm gonna do like 2 heaping cups, so I'm not gonna be crazy precise about leveling it off, and that'll probably be the right amount. Gosh, peanut butter smells so good. It's another thing I never used to be crazy about. Pickles and peanut butter, but now I love peanut butter. The pickles isn't entirely random because that's part of dinner tonight, but it made me think of it. And an extra spoonful just to be safe. This is getting very messy. And then some honey. And then you mix all of this together. I'm covered in peanut butter. Here's how that mixes together, and then I just use a cookie scoop, or as I call it, a meatball scoop, since I make meatballs so often. But I just scoop it out into balls, as many as I can get, and then you cover them in melted chocolate, sprinkle some salt on top, and put it in the fridge. That's it. It's so easy, and it's insane. You have to try. Honestly, I owe you an apology, because you're gonna become addicted, and then you're gonna have to make these every week. They're so good. My butterfinger bites are in the fridge. The worst part of the recipe is waiting for the chocolate to cool, because I want to have one, but it's gonna be better if I wait. I just heated up dinner in the meantime. This is pickle rice. I'm gonna link the recipe. It's so good. It's like chicken meatballs with pickle rice and salted yogurt. It's delicious if you like pickles, obviously. It's honestly kind of crazy that I started this vlog by talking about the crazy unprecedented snowstorm that Charleston had today, and then I confidently talked about my flight tomorrow. The foreshadowing all but slapped me in the face. The flight was canceled. So I've spent the past like hour or 2 playing travel advisor, trying to figure out how I can get myself to Denver. I did rebook. So the original flight was United at 4 p.m. and I rebooked myself on a Southwest flight at 6 p.m. For some reason, the United one is canceled, not the 6 p.m. Southwest. I don't know how all that works. Maybe it's because the planes are stuck somewhere. I don't know. Fingers crossed that works. If not, I have a plan B. Plan B is very expensive, so I'm hoping, well, I guess that would be plan C. I'm hoping my plan B pans out because I really don't want plan C. And for someone that has that crazy type A emergency travel kit, I don't buy travel insurance. So I think things don't work in my favor with like refunds and stuff. I might have to be on the phone with the Amex tomorrow begging them for some mercy. But yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Someone probably clocked that in the first 2 minutes and knew this was gonna happen, but unfortunately I didn't see it coming. So green tea during the day and peppermint tea at night. You can't really see that it's any different, but brand did I buy? Doesn't say. Equal exchange, I think, maybe. Let me know your favorite teas now that I'm a tea person. But I have water, my peppermint tea, and I'm gonna watch some TV before I go to bed. Long live the packing pile that's sitting on top of the dresser right here. I haven't fully done like a comparison between the Hisense TV and the Samsung frame, but I hate to say it, I'm leaning towards the frame. Plan C is in full effect. I'm gonna have to drive to Charlotte this afternoon and take a flight from there, but it's okay. It's a direct flight. It'll work out. I got a one-way rental car, so I'll drive it from Charleston and then I'll just leave it at the Charlotte airport. So today's pretty much going completely according to plan aside from that, because I still have to clean, pack. Nothing really changed other than driving to the airport. But I'm folding all of my laundry right now, and I have some laundry going at the other place. I just got a fun little pastry for breakfast at a place that was still open. So plan C is in full effect, but I'm not mad about it. I'm making some more buffalo chicken wraps for lunch, but I'm just gonna make as many as I have like leftover ingredients for, and then I'll bring those with me on the road trip so I don't have to stop for food. I have a feeling I can make a decent amount. Probably 4, 5, so then I can make it work. Then next up I'm gonna pack, and then I'm gonna do some more cleaning, but I want to make sure that the packing is out of the way, so I'm not prioritizing the cleaning and then stress packing. Rather be stress cleaning. I've got my tortilla and I warmed it up so that it's soft, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of romaine. I'm using tiny tortillas, which is kind of annoying, but I ran out of big ones. I'm gonna put some of my chicken mixture down, basically making a snack wrap, some cheese, and I do my best to wrap this all out like a little mini burrito, and then I press it back down on the heat. We've got another tortilla warming up. This one is hopefully, let me turn the gas up a little bit. I've got 2 for now and 2 for later. Things are looking tight. Not on time. I'm actually good on time for once. I'm tight on space. Trying to figure out my kind of abridged makeup routine that I'm gonna pack. I need this. Okay, so I have primer, foundation, concealer, color corrector, concealer, mascara. Okay, I need that brush. I need that. I need that. Oh, what powder do I want to bring? I'll bring my little Huda powder. This blush. Okay, I'll bring that. Hula bronzer, little powder, tiny little mini setting spray. I would love to bring an eyeshadow palette. Now we can play Will It Zip. It's a lot of makeup for a ski trip that I'm probably gonna be in sweatpants all the time. Actually, kind of impressive. Small little bag. Speaking of bags, let me show you my situation. I have my bag in the bathroom because Polly doesn't come in here and she loves to chew the wheels off of my base suitcases. So this is the safe zone. This one is like the medium check. She's been through it. Damn, I need to like actually inspect my luggage after I pull it off the carousel because I probably could have reported that to whoever I flew with when it happened. Anywho'ser, taking that bag, I think it's under 50 pounds. I did the weight thing on the side. If you don't know base luggage, whenever you lift it up with this side handle, if it's over 50 pounds, this little window right here turns red. It's obviously not gonna do it right now, but I did the weight test when I was packing it up. This bag is my favorite carry-on bag, but it's like if I packed smart and don't actually need to use my like personal item for additional packing. So I have all of my toiletries in this. Let me give you the rundown. Toiletries, like hair, skincare, body, makeup. This is my purse that I'm bringing, just little black shoulder bag crossbody thing. I have my jewelry in here, and then I have my travel emergency kits, and this is pajamas for tonight so I don't have to search for them when I get to the actual hotel. I have some gloves in case I want to put those on when I get out of the plane in Denver, and I have some socks in here too. Then I have like book, hand sanitizer, hairbrush, my laptop will go in here, some chargers on the side, but I definitely need a bigger bag because that's going to be such a pain, especially since I'm checking this and I won't have something to roll it on. I just need a huge tote. This is much better. I just found it's called the East to West tote, also from Base. That's how you spell it. It's just bigger. The other one I think was designed for like commuting people. This one is clearly designed for like literally everything. So that's the packing situation. Not too bad. I'll show you in the next vlog like my little travel space bags and stuff, I'm sure, when I'm packing all this back up. But I have all my ski stuff in there, all my clothes obviously. I have my moon boots in there. I have another pair of boots in there. I'm actually wearing sneakers because I don't want to drive that long in the moon boots. That feels dangerous, but there's actually a decent amount in here. Got about 30 minutes before I want to be on the road. So I'm gonna put on like a tiny little bit of makeup since I have like a long travel day and night ahead of me. And if y'all remember, one time on a random flight, I met those Olympians and I looked like a teenage boy. I think about it often. All right, makeup looks better on camera than it does in person. Probably could have done without that. I look a little crazy, but I'm in the rental car. I'm on the way to Charlotte. Catch you at the next stoplight. Just kidding, there was literally not a single stop. I didn't even stop to use the bathroom, but I'm here now. It was only 2 highways, one for like 80 miles, another for like 95. I have so much time. I'm gonna go to the lounge. I didn't want to drive in the dark, so I'm not mad about having this much time. Plus my flight is, oh, rental car guy, he is not gonna get the vlog. Okay, as I was saying, I have so much time to kill, and I ate my little buffalo wraps on the way, so I don't even need to get dinner. I'm kind of shocked that my travel day kind of really hasn't even started yet. It feels like I should be getting off in Denver right now, but it's okay. Good morning from Denver. I made it late last night. This is Union Station. I stayed up even later to do some self-tanner. My hands look insane, but that will fade. And I painted my nails. That's a little bit better. Like this dark red burgundy color. It's a regular polish from Essie. I have my room service breakfast because I booked through my credit card, so I had room service credit. So let's see. Wow, hope you're hungry for nothing. Wait a minute. Okay, that looks fire. I take it back. I take it back. I got an iced latte with a straw, not the crunchy granola Colorado giving me a plastic straw. Thank the heavens. It's delightful. Then I got a piece of toast, very clearly, scrambled eggs, potatoes that look borderline life-changing, and a giant sausage link. I'm gonna quickly scarf this down, and then I'm meeting the other girls that kind of split the trip up the same way that I did. Meeting them in the lobby. That's beautiful. Anyways, I'm meeting them in the lobby, and then our next flight to Telluride is at 9 a.m. But imagine how early my flight would have been to catch at 9 a.m. out of Denver. But everything worked out, and I think I'm going to split the next video into its own Telluride travel vlog. So thanks so much for watching this one. I'm going to close out the vlog here. Dive into these breakfast potatoes. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in the next video.